Good evening. Hi, YouTube. My name is Rochelle, and this is the start of my YouTube channel. As you can see from my title, it says, why am I starting a YouTube channel at 65? Well, this is a great time for me to start a YouTube channel. I've always wanted to have one. However, corporate took precedence over my life, I guess you could say. And so I have the opportunity now to actually start my YouTube channel. This is not only me starting my YouTube channel, but this is also my journey into retirement. As you can see from my title also, this is my retirement journey. And so you'll get a chance to go right along with me in my planning to retire. So you'll see what comes along with that, what steps I take to get myself prepared for that. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I've been working since I'm 15 years old. And so I'm looking forward to the day I can actually walk away from my job. It's not yet, but it's close. It's the closest I've ever been. And I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So come along with me. In order for you to be able to do that, I'm going to need for you to please subscribe to my channel. Click that notification button so every time I drop a video, you'll be the first person notified. Also, make comments. I look forward to reading your comments. If you're a YouTuber, I look forward to your advice, tips on tips on things that I can do to make my channel better. If you are also contemplating on starting a YouTube channel, let me be the first person to encourage you to don't wait. Go ahead and get started. What's not to like about it? If you're comfortable in talking in front of the camera, then go for it. This is my first time ever doing something like this. So I'm sure as we go along, I'll become more and more comfortable with it. And I'm excited to get there. I can't wait until some of the things that I have to share with you, you're able to actually witness those things. You're going to see a couple of cooking videos that I'm getting ready to drop. Every recipe that you see me make is going to be a recipe that's going to go into my cookbook. So you're already getting firsthand of what's going to be in my cookbook. That's exciting. And so once again, please subscribe to this channel. Please click that notification button. Please make comments, and please, 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 by all means, share with your friends and your family so that this channel can grow. I look forward to the growth opportunity that we have together and my journey. Okay, so thank you for the time that you're listening to this, and watch the next couple of videos. They're really good videos and really great recipes, and I'm excited to share them with you. Until then, I will talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, today I'm going to make some saltfish fritters. And so what I have here, I have some green onions or scallions and some scotch bonnets in there. I have regular yellow onion. I have red pepper, yellow, orange, and green pepper. I love colors. I like my food to be colorful, so I like to put a lot of colors in there. And I have tomatoes. In here I have Sazon. I have a little bit of curry, some chicken stock cube, parsley, black pepper, and some Goya. So that's more going to be the spices I'm going to put in there. I have some cornstarch here. I like to put a little cornstarch in there because I like the crispiness it gives on the outside. Some all-purpose flour and a little baking powder. Here is my saltfish. I boiled it. You know, saltfish is really salty. So what I did was I soaked it for a little while and then I boiled it. I normally boil it 3 times because I really want to take as much salt out of it as I possibly can. I also have here some garlic paste, some ginger, and also some minced garlic that I'll use a little bit of that in there. I am going to add 1 egg in here as well. And then I'm going to put probably about a cup of water once I mix everything in there. And it's going to be a consistency of maybe pancake batter. Maybe a little thicker than a pancake batter. Maybe like a waffle batter. We're going to go ahead and to get our dry ingredients. I'm going to use 2 cups. We're going to start off with 2 cups, maybe 3 cups. We'll see. Probably about a 1/4 cup of cornstarch. 1/3 cup of cornstarch because I like what cornstarch does to it. So let's put a little cornstarch in there. And then I'm going to use a little bit of baking powder, maybe a teaspoon of baking powder. Keep in mind, if you're using all-purpose flour, then you wouldn't need the baking powder. If you're using self-rising flour, you wouldn't need the baking powder. Okay, because the baking powder is just going to puff it up a little bit, and so it's not so flat. I don't like my fritters to be so flat. And so we're going to mix that a little bit just to incorporate it. I'm not going to add a lot of salt or anything to it. I'll taste my batter. If it needs salt, I'll do it at that time. Okay, so that's my dry ingredients. Now for my wet ingredients. Here's my spices. I'm going to go ahead and put all the spices in here as well. Let me try to incorporate that in there. I like my food to be really colorful. Really colorful. And you'll see that as you go along with me, as you follow me on YouTube, that you'll see that I like a lot of color in my food. So here we go. I have some green onions. Let's put those in there. Now, I love spice and I like hot food, so I'm going to put probably about a teaspoon of Scotch bonnet. I chopped it up really fine, so we'll see how that goes. I have some really diced very small. They're diced very small, as you can see that. Very small. Yellow onion. This onion is very strong. I was literally in tears as I was cutting it up this morning. So let's do about that much. And then I have red bell pepper. I really love the colors that it's going to give. And I'm going to use all this. And even though you see liquid in there, it's okay. Because you know why? I'm going to be adding water to it anyway. And this is nothing but flavor. So I don't care if it's liquidy, because that water in there is nothing but flavor. And you'll see it in here too with my yellow pepper, bell pepper, my orange, and my green pepper. You'll see some liquid. It's okay because I have to add water to it anyway. If it was something that I didn't need any liquid to, then I would drain it. You see how colorful that is? That's beautiful. I just love that. I love it. And then I have some tomatoes. And I chop these up. I chop these up really fine. I chop these up really, really fine. And so we'll just use that much for now. And like I said again, I don't mind the liquid. I have a little ginger paste in here. I'm going to add some ginger. A little bit of ginger. Not much, but I like that flavor in my food. See that? Not that much. And then I have garlic. I'll put more garlic in there. I have some garlic paste. I like it because it's already cut up really, really fine. Now, normally, I would use fresh garlic. I love fresh garlic in my food. You'll see me most of the time, I'll always use fresh garlic. And the reason why I like fresh garlic, because it gives it a whole different flavor. And so I love fresh garlic. I don't like too much minced garlic, but if I don't have any in the house, then I'll use the minced garlic that I always have in the house. There's a little garlic right there. I'm not going to put a lot in there, but it's just enough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start incorporating this, and then I'm going to add water to this. But I'm going to add my saltfish before I add the water. So I also have 1 egg that I'm going to beat lightly. And I'm going to put this in about maybe a cup of water. But we'll see. We'll start off with a cup. It may be a little bit more. So let me see. Maybe a little bit more. So we'll start off with a cup. Well, I'll start off with 2 cups and let's see where it takes us. Okay. And I went on and add the rest of that tomato in there because I just love the way this color is going to make these fritters look. Then here's my saltfish. Go ahead and add that in there. Now my hands are clean. I'm a plain cook and I wash my hand. I'm cooking for my family, so I'm not cooking for a restaurant. If I was cooking for other people or a restaurant, then I would be wearing gloves. But I'm not. I'm cooking for my home, my family. And so here is my egg. Go ahead and put this egg in here. That really just helps bind it together. And then I'm going to start mixing. And remember I said you wanted the consistency of like a waffle batter. Not too thin, not too thick. So you can see that this definitely needs more water. Look at those colors. Can you imagine? That just looks good right there. And look at the color that a little bit of curry and that sazon put to that fritter. Normally I see people make fritters and the batter is white. I'm a very colorful kind of cook, and I love for my food to have color to it. When it looks good, it's more attractive, and with all the color and the different flavors, it tastes good. Okay, so if you don't want to take the time to make it from scratch, you can purchase this. Grace sells this, and I'm not sure if any other brand sells this, but you can sell it. All you have to do, it says just add water, and I would imagine you add your saltfish in here as well. But it would come with all the mixtures of whatever it is that's in here. And this one says it makes up to 40 fritters. I can't see this one pack making 40 fritters of the size that I like. But that's what it says. But you can purchase this already made up. I just prefer to make this today from scratch. If I'm in a rush for time and I don't want to do all the prep work and all the chopping up of all my vegetables, then of course I have that to fall back on. Okay, so also I wanted to mention I'm using Crisco pure vegetable oil, but you can use any kind of oil you want. You can use coconut oil, you can use grapeseed oil, you can use avocado oil. I really like this one. This is olive oil. Any kind of oil you want, you can use. Okay, so I'm going to use my cast iron skillet for this. I just think it makes a really nice fritter. And I'm not going to use a lot of oil, just a little bit, because I don't want to deep fry them. I'm just frying them. And so I'm going to turn my stove on to medium. Maybe 8 if you have an electric stove, because I don't want it to fry fast. And you know, cast iron takes a little time to heat up, so that gives us a little time to kind of clean up our mess that we've made so far while we get this heated up. And then I'll be back. my fantastic, great tasting saltfish fritters. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you create your own, make your own, put your own twist to it. There's all kinds of fritters you can make. You can make seafood fritters with shrimp and crab meat. You can make coconut fritters with fresh coconut and coconut milk. There's all kinds of fritters you can make for your family to enjoy. So please do go in the kitchen and be creative and make your own. All right, until next time, thank you for watching.